Marino on the Denver sideline.
1st and 10 Kansas City from the Chiefs 14-yard line.
Have you ever seen anything like that in your life?
Family, what's up? I'm so happy to have you guys here once again. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful evening. Whatever it is for you guys, let's go ahead and get into these videos. Before we do so, please like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below, you guys. Let's get into it.
Does anyone else think it's weird that Jeffrey Epstein had a painting of George Bush playing with paper airplanes sitting in front of two collapsed Jenga towers?
What's Trump trying to say? To your 87 million followers, a conspiracy theory that Joe Biden orchestrated to have SEAL Team 6, the Navy SEAL Team 6, killed to cover up the fake death of bin Laden. Now, why would you send a lie like that to your followers? You retweeted it.
That was a retweet. That was an opinion of somebody, and that was a retweet. I'll put it out there. People can decide for themselves. I don't take a position.
You're not like someone's...
Comedy Central.
Do you have any advice for a young girl moving to Hollywood?
I'll get lively with us. When Harvey Weinstein invites you to a private party and Four Seasons stuff.
Whoa, look how concerned she looked. She knew what was going on. I mean, she didn't say it with like a jokey joke type way just to laugh it off. Like, she was really watching her back on that one. She knows what's going on.
I mean, even in the Disney film, Pinocchio. It's unbelievable, the pub scene. He talks about bringing the boys to Pleasure Island, and then he starts whispering what happens to the boys, and the fox freaks out. He's like, oh, but, and he goes, no, they don't come back as boys. Watch it.
Oh, Coachman? What's your proposition?
Well, how would you blokes like to make some real money?
Well, and who do we have to,
No, nothing like that. You see, I'm collecting stupid little boys.
Stupid little boys?
You know, the disobedient ones what play hooky from school. And I takes them to Pleasure Island.
Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island? But the law. Suppose they...
No, there's no risk. They never come back as boys.
It's really all just been laid out in front of us, and we're really putting these pieces together. And I'm just very frustrated with the people that just are still acting like nothing is going on.
Y'all know I could not let this moment pass up. Check this out. What is happening? Look at this.
Religious leaders and scientists looking forward to the COP26, which will take place in November in Glasgow. This meeting is called Faith and Science Towards COP26. A warm welcome to all of you joining us through all the Vatican News Media, through the Vatican Audio Live Events app, the Vatican Radio app, the news portal, our YouTube channel, or our Facebook Live feed. To all of you tuning in through television, through Catholic TV, I will continue later.
Between faith leaders and scientists, we come together, united, to raise awareness of the unprecedented challenges that threaten our beautiful common home.
What in the Hollywood blockbuster?
Our faiths and spiritualities teach a duty to care for the human family and for the environment in which it lives. We are deeply interdependent with each other and with the natural world. We are not limitless masters of our planet and its resources. Multiple crises facing humanity are ultimately linked to a crisis of values.
Oh, it's getting
ethical,
real.
and spiritual.
Oh, wow. It's real.
We are caretakers of the natural environment with the vocation to care for it for future generations. And the moral obligation to cooperate in the healing of the planet. We must address these challenges using the knowledge of science and the wisdom of religion.
Yikes!
We must think long term for the sake of the whole of humanity. Now is the time to take transformative action as a common response.
It's a movie! We're living in a movie! We're living in a movie! Oh my God! Oh my God!
We need a framework of hope and courage. But we also need to change the narrative of development.
Why so monotone?
Climate change is a grave threat. We advocate for common but differentiated climate action at all levels.
What the f?
Oh my God, that girl is so funny that was just speaking over it. But yeah, that was super monotone and creepy. And the lady that was actually speaking, it looked like she didn't even want to be there. You know, it is like we're in a movie.
When your daughter's intuition tells her not to go to the truck.
I see it in my area all the time. I mean, we're seeing foxes, deer, coyotes, and black bears just walking around.
Have you guys seen this new thing out from Russia? Check this out. And this is right after Leave the World Behind drops. Right after that, they dropped the trailer for Civil War.
It's coming.
And then Russia decides to go and drop this.
That's the creepiest calendar ever.
Everybody, we really need to start taking this serious because they laughing at us now. They really are.
It's a little too late now.
If you really know what's going on, they just laughing with us. It's like a video game, in my opinion. It's like you can't just go straight after the boss. You know, we've been the boss for how long? Like they literally been doing side missions and quests to get prepared to come after us. Like they've been gathering materials and weapons that we just been watching. My people, we need to wake up. They're dropping warnings left and right. Are y'all not paying attention to this? Like, you've got to be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. This is insane. Get your loved ones together. Get some supplies. Make sure you know who your friends are.
Guys, when I tell you this, you need to think about this for a second. Who runs the country is not who you think. Y'all are thinking that all these other forces and all these other countries possibly could invade us, and then that's going to be the end of that. If y'all ever heard of the story of the Trojan horse, the bad guys set in place where they need to be. But you guys are telling me that you don't think that they're here yet? Don't be waiting to anybody to cross the borders or come here on a ship or on a tank or on a boat. That's all a distraction. The people that run this country is not who you think that they are. And the bad guys are already here.
The year 2023 is currently being experienced. The year 2024 has not yet begun.
So what timeline are we on? Because according to this robot right here, we have not experienced 2024 yet. And she says it over and over again. Alexa, what year is it right now?
Right now is Wednesday, January 31st, 2024.
Okay. So Alexa, have we experienced 2024 yet? Alexa, have we experienced 2024 yet?
The year 2024 has not yet started. as it will start on Friday, February 9th, 2024, and will end on Tuesday, February 13th, 2024.
Fucking right now. I can't with this. I can't with this, you guys. She gives you specific dates, and I've got about a week to find a bunker. Alexa, what does that mean?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. What would you like me to define?
Are we experiencing 2024 right now?
2024 hasn't arrived yet. Once 2024 arrives, then we can start to experience it.
Alexa, then what year are we experiencing right now?
The year 2024 is the current year.
Alexa, are we experiencing 2024 yet?
From Chipanco.com. Winter magic descended upon Disneyland Paris yesterday as the park experienced its first snowfall of 2024, transforming the enchanting destination into a snowy wonderland.
Oh, wait.
Bring that up. Why did she bring that up? Why did she bring up Disney? I didn't ask about that. Alexa, are we experiencing the year 2024 yet?
The year 2024 has not yet started. The year starts on January 1st and ends on December 31st.
Alexa, when will we experience 2024?
2024 has not yet begun.
Alexa, can you repeat that?
The year 2023 is currently being experienced. The year 2024 has not yet begun.
What? I'm trying to figure out what she all just said because I'm so confused. I don't know when this video was released, but god dang. So we are not in 2024, we are in 2023, but we are experiencing 2024, but it's not yet 2024. I'm just mind boggled.
Bye-bye, spaceman.
All right, we're getting ready to go. Let it go.
Bye.
Why can we never get a bigger, like a wider picture? Or just, why can't we ever see the whole thing? Just one piece. That's a really cool experiment.
So many times on my videos, I will refer to as they can't stop us. They can't stop the Great Awakening. And I always get the question, who are they? This is they. This is who is controlling this matrix. This is the current power structure. All right, so we start at the top. We got a non-physical entity. Think of like a fourth dimensional vampiric energy that is communicating with the black nobility. These are the 10 families of the black nobility that are on the Jesuit Council. The Orsinis, the Borgia, the Colonna. Now the Jesuits have the white pope, which we all know of. They have the gray pope, Pepe Orsini, and the black pope, Arturo Sosa. Now they control the three-city state. The city of London controls us financially. Vatican City controls us religiously, and Washington, D.C. controls us militarily. Then we have the 13 front families. The 13 front families are front families for the black nobility. These are the ones we've heard of that control the world. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Merovingians, the DuPonts, the Kennedys. Next we have their corporations that consolidate their financial assets, which is BlackRock, Vanguard, and the China Construction Bank. We then have secret societies. Any secret societies you've heard of. The Freemasons, Vril Society, Skull and Bones, the Bilderberger groups, all of them. After that come the head of the states. Then we get the Trumps, the Putins, the Z's. Then we go to the programmers of this reality. We have the mainstream news, Hollywood, and the music industry. Next we have the distractions. Major league sports, gambling, drugs and alcohol, and porn. This is the current power structure of this reality. Now, I don't tell you that so that you are fearful of it. I tell you that for you to understand it. For they're communicating with some fourth dimensional vampiric energy. We are communicating with the source of all creation. So they might have the better team on paper. They might have all of the foreseeable advantages in this reality, but we have the only advantage that matters. And that is why they can't stop us. I love you all. Stay blessed.
But you guys see what we're actually fighting? We are not fighting each other. We are not fighting against the governments. It's so much deeper than that. There's so many more layers to this onion that we would have to kind of unpeel to get to. They're so protected and so far up the pyramid. I don't even know how we would be able to do that.
The one thing I don't tolerate is someone trying to call me a liar. And he tried to call me a liar about being across Lake Michigan. And boy, did he get caught with his pants down. And instead of proving me wrong, he just gave me more fuel to the fire that's already burning hot. And just to add some insult to injury, I'm going to go a little further down the road. And instead of going from 55 miles away, I want to show you the Willis Tower from 63 miles away. And first let you look that 63 miles away, there should be 2,400 feet of obscured object, and the tallest building in Chicago is only 1,450 feet tall. If you add the antennas, 1,700 feet, but that's no 2,400 feet. And as I zoom in here from 63 miles away, where you shouldn't be able to see even the tip top of the Willis Tower.
Oh, wow.
It's there, clear as day. It should be 1,000 feet below the supposed curvature. But curvature doesn't exist, because if curvature actually existed, you would see the buildings pointing away. The reason you don't actually see all the building has nothing to do with curvature. It has to do with perspective and atmosphere, which creates a lensing effect, which doesn't allow you to see all of it, just like this building here in Sweden. Notice how even though you can't see different amounts of the building, it's never angled back. It's because you live on a stationary, flat plane. This proves it over and over again. And if you were deceived by mirage or refraction or any of that, you're just not thinking right. And I'm sorry to be the one that tell you that. But hopefully you can get your thinking caps on sometime soon. Maybe after you realize that I'm just a satire account. This is all for entertainment. I know we can only see the Sears Tower because, like I said, it's a mirage. Duh. Entertainment purposes only.
The Honorable Elijah.
That's the best video I've ever seen. I love that.
Muhammad said this. He said if you ate one meal every other day, you would only get sick one day every 4 or 5 years. Wow. And he said, I then asked Master Father Muhammad, what can I do to get rid of that one day of sickness every 4 or 5 years? He said, if you eat one meal and fast for 72 hours, there will not be enough poison in your body from the previous meal to even get you sick one day in your life. So that tells us that all the illnesses are food related. If we would not eat as much as we do and fast more, then we would find ourselves being able to cure. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said your body is its own hospital, but to get it open for business, you got to fast.
Can you imagine, like, we all know this. We just sometimes don't want to believe that because we are addicted to food. I know that I am. And especially sugar, like I'm having the hardest time not eating any sugar. That's really becoming a problem for me. But if a woman's body can create a baby, why can we not heal ourselves? I mean, it only makes sense.
007 dealt with intelligence plus James Bond. I talked to you and you're like, you got something to write on. Write down this. And I was like, okay, Yahoo. Write down this. It was Google. It was Facebook, Yahoo, Google, what have you. And it was the 00. Yep. And I'd been hearing things about, you know, the government creating social media, all that Mark Zuckerberg shit.
You got Zoom now too. The Chinese got into it.
And so I'm like, this shit is more than meets the eye right here, you know.
Hold on. So Yahoo, Zoom, Google, Facebook, they all have the 00s. I didn't catch what that meant. That's crazy. If you guys know what that means, comment down below and let me know.
Woke.
Got into the habit of buying junk fast foods that have no actual food in them. We buy gallons of poisonous household cleaners when one degradable soft soap will do. We are poisoning our homes and wasting our hard-earned money for no good reason. Why? They just want you to buy stuff. If you don't want food with chemicals or GMOs in it, then don't buy it. The minute we start taking responsibility and spending our money wisely, every politician, every corporation, and leader around the world is going to know that we have woken up. The last people I would trust with my health is big pharma and big government, because neither one of those strike me as caring entities. They're all about profit. Exactly. They're all about profit. And what does the government actually do to help? When a superpower with all this military might attacks just unprovoked, attacks like Iraq, I'm sorry, Korea, no, sorry, Ukraine. Terrible. You lure them in with humor, then you make them think. The biggest drug cartels in the world get together and buy up all the media and all the politicians and force all the people in the world to stay locked in their homes, and people can only come out if they take the cartel's drugs and keep taking them over and over. I threw the script away. I mean, who is going to believe that crazy idea? Being forced to do drugs? I do that voluntarily all day long.
You see how that's meant to look like it's a joke and it's meant to look like it's funny, but it's all right there in front of us. I don't trust them so much that I could probably say that the organic aisles and all the organic products in the store are probably even more poison, because those are the people that they know are trying to take care of themselves. Those are the people that are more aware, conscious, and smarter. So they probably want to get rid of those people way more than any regular Joe Schmo. And that's just how my brain works on that one.
You guys remember when Kanye said this, then disappeared?
Not taking the responsibility as a man. That's why I say the song Closed on Sunday is the hardest record ever made, as hard as the NWA record, because it's talking about protecting your kids from the indoctrination of the media, the thousands and thousands of images that are fed to children by the age of 6 or 7. And within those images, there are images mixed in that we don't know about as parents, that are purposely mixed in to lower the kids' superpower and esteem so that they can be more susceptible to consumption and feel that they need to consume and become a part of the robotic numeric system that controls so much of the media. I just had to say it like this. You can rewind it and then do research what I'm talking about.
Joe was looking at his phone like, oh, what's going on? Can we do this right now? It's funny how the truth is always deemed crazy. Shout out to Kanye for being brave to really stand up and stand out and almost sacrificing himself.
How am I just now finding out that not only was Corey Gamble extremely close to Kim Porter and Diddy, he was there. He was there when the coroners arrived to Kim Porter's house after 911 was called. Am I crazy? That's Corey Gamble, 100%. Not in the blue, the one right behind him. Like, I don't even have a theory. I'm just confused. And we're going to talk about this in the deep dive, but Kim Porter, when she passed away, there was obviously discrepancies in police reports versus coroner reports. Another thing we know for a fact is P. Diddy had her entire home wired with audio listening devices and video cameras. Was her passing caught on camera? Does Diddy have footage of Kim Porter passing away? I have always wondered that. I just don't get it. How has this man been everywhere, have connections with everyone, but he is really only known as Kris Jenner's boyfriend? Corey Gamble, I'm onto your trail. What? I'm onto your trail. I don't know where it's leading me. Whoa. But we'll be back to talk about this more.
That's the only time I ever seen him or knew him. I have never even known that he was connected to anything or anyone.
I started hearing this record that was haunting me in the clubs, and it was, it was Cassie's record.
Diddy's first time introducing Cassie to the label.
And it was I would hear it.
Peep how he looked at Ryan Leslie.
So
how she looked at Ryan Leslie.
What record is that? And Gwen told me that it was Ryan's actor, was Cassie.
Whoa.
When I saw her and I met her and I saw this DVD on her, hopefully we can play that. That's what kind of made me like really fall in love with the project, because I saw something more than just records. I saw something that there was a personality there. There was something that, you know, the whole world could fall in love with.
And at this moment, Cassie knew, bruh, she was about to backdoor Ryan Leslie and dip off with Diddy. I'm telling y'all. Because this was like the him introducing her to Warner Bros. And all of that shit. And I seen something more than music. Oh, I seen her personality and the world would fall in love with. And you see her face, she like, oh shit. She get the looking all, you know what I'm saying, put on the front, Ryan Leslie, right, you know what I'm saying, she knew, like, damn. And Ryan Leslie knew Diddy was into grooming little kids and shit, man. He should have never brought that girl around, bro. He fucked up. I'm out.
To be honest with you, I disagree with that. The look that she gave him almost looked like she was scared. She did not want to do it. She was forced to do it, and looked like she kind of knew she was about to be sacrificed in a way.
Monk spots a tall, white extraterrestrial in NY and asks him for knowledge.
This shit is a perfect example of shit be scripted, bro. This show came out way before They Clone Tyrone on Netflix. Look, that's the original Jamie Foxx right there. Why they got a scenario like the same scenario on They Clone Tyrone? That's his goddamn clone right there. Twin.
Jamie, I'm standing right next to Jamie. Whoever this is, I don't have time for your games. Somebody acting like he was you.
I'll tell you what, why don't I get this one up? And when I get through, you know, I'll make sure he don't call him no more.
Good.
Whatever it is.
Thank you.
All right?
All right, then I'll just go to
All right, then. Yeah. Yo, who this? This is Jamie. Who's this? Jamie. No, this is the new Jamie, fool. And if you know what's good for you and your family, you'll stay away from me till I can plan my getaway. Oh, and check this out. The little fanny, I'm taking care of those pants. It's fancy. Say, they gonna tell you the truth right in front of your face. You feel me? This shit crazy.
That's crazy.
Watch this.
Yeah, did you see that?
Are you kidding me? Have you ever seen anything like that in your life?
Nah, I don't know about that.
With Marino on the Denver sideline. First and 10, Kansas City.
Yeah, what is going on? What's going on right there?
You guys, something very strange and sinister is going on. I can't put my finger on it. We are 6 months into the year. I mean, how is that even possible? The days is going by too fast. The months is going by too fast. The weeks is going by too fast. It's like the moment I go to sleep, I'm right back up again, going to work. And I just want to know who else feels this way, because this feeling is so weird. And then it's like outside doesn't feel real. The moment you step outside, you get this weird feeling, like this weird ass vibe. Outside does not feel real. It's like everything around us is fake. Everything is poison. The food, the water. I'm starting to feel like time did a reset. And I bet you it has something to do with certain... And then I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I just paid rent. I gotta pay rent again? Y'all, I feel like rent is due every 2 weeks now. I'm starting to feel like it's only 5 days in a month. Listen, whatever it is that's going on, something ain't right. Y'all better save this video because something is not right. We are not living in our correct time zone.
There's so much I gotta say about that, but to keep it real brief and real short, time does seem super weird. And I feel like every time CERN kicks in, like in 2020, something happened in 2020. It seems like everybody's timelines are different. They're remembering different things as well. That's that. But now when CERN kicked it off again, I believe on the eclipse, April 8th, it's like time is fast forwarding. You know, the craziest thing about it is my daughter has been saying like things seem fake. And I was like, what do you mean things seem fake? You know, knowing that I feel the same way, but I just kind of wanted to question her about it. And she's like, you know, like life just seems like it's not real, like it's fake. And it's so crazy when she told me that. Like it really just, I mean, it just baffled me. I'm sitting here thinking that it's just me feeling like that. And, you know, I do see other people saying that they do feel like that. But for somebody so young to say that, that just really threw me all the way off. And on top of that, when this video was playing, my daughter actually said, oh my gosh, mommy, that's how I feel. What this girl just said, that's how I feel. And I was like, wow, people are not tripping. There's really something going on. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me for another compilation. I have a special guest with me today, and we want to say thank you so much for joining our family. If you guys have not subscribed yet, please do so. Share the video, like the video, and we would love for you guys to join our family. And make sure that you do hit that notification bell down below so you could be the very first ones to be notified when the new video is released. But other than that, you guys, as always, be good, do right. Everything is everything, and bye for now.